Thousands of Central Texans are preparing to float the river for the 4th of July holiday weekend.
This is the first time many people will get the opportunity this summer. That is because heavy rain over the Memorial Day weekend forced tubing businesses along the Guadalupe and Comal rivers to close.
But KXAN's Angie Bevan explains why this holiday weekend all of that will change.
River sports tubes.
The calls are pouring in.
Right now the river's too rough, but we will be opening up on Thursday.
Just in time.
July 4th weekend is our busiest weekend of the year.
Scrambling last minute to be prepared for the rush.
It's so much better than being closed.
The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers will close floodgates on Canyon Lake Wednesday, slowing the flow of water into the Guadalupe River. Since the heavy rains Memorial Day, the gates have been open.
The Guadalupe River really rushing by right now. This is flowing at more than 3,000 cubic feet per second. To get tubes back out here, it's got to be down to 400.
We thrive off of tubing. That's what we need back, is the tubing.
Jimmy Weber at Shanty Tube says they're desperate to get back on the river.
It's got to be open because this is going to make or break our season.
Both businesses have lost employees over the past month in addition to customers.
You just can't control Mother Nature, and we haven't had water so long that we couldn't really say we don't want it, but it's kind of feast or famine.
From drought to flood, they're hoping July 4th weekend is what it takes to keep business afloat. In Comal County, Angie Bevan, KXAN News.
And we do know that the Comal River is temporarily closed today because of today's rain, but the conditions will be reevaluated tomorrow. The Army Corps of Engineers expects to keep the flow from Canyon Lake into the river slow enough for the river activities throughout the holiday weekend, and then next week they will take another look at what's best for the lake. In the last few years, many people have tried to put extra rules in place to keep these rivers safe and clean, but right now none of those rules are in effect. This legislative session, lawmakers proposed adding a tubing tax for people who float down the San Marcos River. The bill was meant to help fund more law enforcement officers in Caldwell and Guadalupe counties. But we checked today and the bill only passed the Senate, not the House. You may also remember the can ban was enforced in New Braunfels, but a judge overruled that policy last year.